I spent probably 28 years of my life in prison. A lot of it was mental health issues, a lot of it was drugs. It was really a bad situation. So I grew up in eastern Kentucky, Pike County, Pikeville, and it was your typical childhood. I was having issues back then and ended up in a place called Northern Kentucky Treatment Center. And I was locked up there for a year. It was like a mental health place. When I was maybe 20, I was incarcerated for the first time. I spent a lot of time in solitary confinement when I was incarcerated and was medicated on every kind of medication, psychotropic medicine there is. My parents were ashamed, I think, of my mental health issues, and, especially my dad, it drove a wedge in between us. It was really difficult to have a normal relationship when you're paranoid and depressed and didn't want to be around people. I didn't want people to know I had mental health issues. I was ashamed of it. A couple times I would be feeling great, life would be going good, and I would think, well, I don't need this medicine. And so again, I quit taking it, my life spiraled out of control. Ended up homeless, lost the apartment, sleeping in a car, got arrested again for the last time.
When I first met Mark, he was feeling oftentimes very paranoid. Mood would go up and down. He reported depression. He had significant trauma and, issues that were impacting his daily functioning significantly. And I was able to properly diagnose and get him referred to case management.
When I would go in there every week, talking about what I was thinking, and it would kind of relieve me of it. She helped guide me, in the right direction and gave me a lot of tools and stuff to do that kept me focused and positive and working in the right direction. My life got straightened out and I was working, saving my money, eventually bought a car. I was now giving people rides, taking them to Goodwill, taking them to the food pantries, helping them. I just started seeing myself as someone who was able to help others. I guess I was being an example just by my life.
I've seen him come so far in terms of his paranoia and anxiety, it's almost non-existent. I asked him, I'm like, what's up with the paranoia? Where'd it go? And he didn't have a clear answer for that, but I think I see in Mark what I see in a lot of my folks that do really well is that they recover and they turn back around and they help other people do the same. And it's rewarding, extremely rewarding to be able to meet somebody where they're at, understand where they're coming from, and offer support from a perspective of somebody else who has also recovered.
I think because of Mark's ongoing mental health journey, he brings compassion and a non-judgmental attitude to the work that he does. And he's very jovial. He brings an energy that is contagious. So I couldn't be happier with him as an addition to this team. And I know he strengthens this team greatly.
Giving back and helping has been a huge part of my journey too. And that's why I'm so thankful for this job, because it gives me the opportunity to do that every day.
He reached out to some community folks who were doing training on botany and on growing plants, and he actually has started a gardening program with some of our clients here at the Southeast location, the Douglas location. So he's always kind of thinking creatively about how he can engage with folks and meet people where they are in their own interests.
Unless you've been homeless and been through that whole experience, it's hard to understand a lot of what people are thinking and feeling, and I'm just so grateful that Wellspring gave me a chance. And that, that makes me want to work harder every day because I really appreciate the opportunity.
He's such a testimony to what mental health engagement and wraparound services can accomplish.
You know, my parents passed away a few years ago. I regret my parents never got to see me, be successful, being able to help others. And I strive every day to do better and do the best job I can to help others as I was helped along the journey.